The Sports Talk Recruiting Report is sponsored by Seawell's Catering.
Well, even though Phil is out of town on vacation, recruiting never sleeps, especially here on Sports Talk, brought to you by our good friends over at Seawell's with the daily luncheon buffet that Josh Cohen made a triumphant return from the holidays today, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, tomorrow they got pulled pork, fried fish nuggets, and honey barbecue and hot chicken wings. Wow,
Ooh.
Sounds good. Thursday, southern fried chicken, hamburger steak and onions, teriyaki glazed salmon. And then Friday, it's a roast beef Friday. Sounds
right
good.
Across from the Rocket in Columbia. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's Seawell's, SeawellsCateringSC.com if you need some more information, you need catering to take care of. And certainly don't forget about the daily luncheon buffet. If Josh didn't whet your appetite, go look it up, and that'll take care of itself. In recruiting, defensive end Isaiah Allen Hammond of Baltimore said he and his brother, safety Aaliyah Hammond, are still being recruited by USC and will attend camp in Columbia on July the 26th. Isaiah Allen has an offer from the Gamecocks and is hoping his brother will land one as well from the camp. Last season, Isaiah Allen had 51 tackles, 6 for loss. He also has offers from Maryland, Pitt, Marshall, Boston College, and Virginia Tech, among others. Meantime, safety Laganza Hayward of Lyons, Georgia, who is down to USC and Tennessee, will make a July 27th commitment. Said on Monday night, he talked with USC coach Shane Beamer again that night. He remains in regular contact with the Gamecocks and the Vols. He said he'll make a decision about a week before his announcement, and he plans to visit the school he chooses during the quiet period between July 25th through July the 31st. USC target wide receiver Lex Cirrus of Susquehanna, Pennsylvania, will announce his commitment decision on Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock. He's choosing between South Carolina and Penn State. He made his official visits to those two schools on back-to-back weekends, with the Nittany Lions getting the first one. Cyrus was heavily recruited after a junior season of 67 catches for over 1,300 yards and 13 TDs. Safety Jordan Young of Monroe, North Carolina, named a Final Four of Clemson, Michigan, Florida State, and NC State. He has set October the 12th for his commitment date. Paul Strelo of Tiger Illustrated reported earlier today that offensive tackle Nelson McGuire of Midlothian, Texas, will attend the Clemson recruiting cookout later on this month on July the 26th. He camped at Clemson in June but has not been offered as of yet. He was once committed to Minnesota. Baylor, Arkansas, and Texas Tech have also now offered, and he's taken official visits to Arkansas and Texas Tech. He also holds offers from Kansas State, SMU, Houston, and Memphis. Heathwood Hall cornerback Otis Konanbani told Lou Bezek of the state newspaper he will soon name a final 2 schools and focus all of his recruiting attention on those programs. He has taken official visits to Utah, Florida State, North Carolina, LSU, and Tennessee. He has been to South Carolina unofficially multiple times and doesn't feel the need to take an official there since it's so close. USC and Clemson target defensive end Bryce Davis of Greensboro, North Carolina, according to On3, is still holding to his Final Four, the Gamecocks and Tigers, along with Duke and Georgia, as he prepares to make his announcement on, this has got to be July the 20th. Got written here June 20th. I'm assuming he has not committed, so we'll go with July the 20th. Those were the 4 schools he visited officially. At one point, Davis had Alabama and North Carolina among his favorites. USC target 2026 defensive back Jontavius Wyman moved his commitment date back to July the 27th. And per a source, 6'7" right-handed pitcher Chance Mako is transferring to Coastal Carolina from NC State. As a freshman this season, he made 2 relief appearances for the Wolfpack. And that is recruiting, brought to you by our good friends at Seawell's in Columbia. Best place not just for the daily luncheon buffet, but of course for your catering.